Minecraft Hardcore. People beat it, some people don't. But today, I'm gonna try out Hardcore. You get life. And if you die, it's gone. I hit the create button and jump into this beautiful world of Minecraft. I start off naked with a tree in front of me. So I start punching it, as any normal person would. Get a few more, craft me a table, get my first tool, and I proceed to chop down the next tree. After I chop down the tree, I'm out of there. And I go on to adventure until I find my island and place my crafting table, making this my new home as I start to dig out a mine. After mining a bit, I make a pickaxe and an axe out of stone so I can get back to the mines. Straight in there. And after a bit, I find my first copper ore and go straight to mining. After I mine the final block, I don't care. We go straight back into the mine, but pickaxe breaks, come up.
I have cows?
I see my two wonderful
heck
cows.
yeah.
And I proceed to make a furnace.
I just made 12 furnaces.
Yeah, so after that crucial mistake, I place my furnace to start get to smelting my copper so I can get better tools. After I get my copper set, I place a junk chest. Look at the sun, realize it's getting low. Sort all my junk in there. And I start to build my beautiful house around my cows. Because, I trap them. Or at least I get one of them. And make this wonderful house for us. After I make my house, I go straight back into mines. Mining away,
Crap, I have copper.
If you didn't pick up on it, I realized I had copper. So I had to go all the way back up. My cow's still there, for now. And make my copper tools. Get ready for the mines. After I done make the tools, I spend no time. Go straight back into that grind. I get my Y level, and I get my first piece of iron. And then I continue to mine, because the grind never stops. And then while mining, I found some clay. And I decided, I was going to mine the whole checkout. So I proceeded to do so. And I found some coal. And I didn't have any coal at the point, so I grabbed it, made some torches, and now I can see in my mines. After I place my first torch, I go back to the mining, and the grind keeps on going. While I was mining some iron, I got jumped by this zombie, gave me a fright, and got my first mob kill. So I had a great idea. I should go and light everything up. After I was done mining, I sorted through all my stuff, put my iron into a furnace, and got to smelting my iron so I can get my first iron tools.
Probably gonna go cut down some trees.
Then after that, I went to go cut down some trees. And when I got to the island I was going to, I saw this drowned. Cue battle music.
Oh, no way, it just gave me an iron sword.
As you can tell, I was stoked that it dropped an iron sword, but I continued on with my journey and cut down trees, slaughtered the animals, and made it back home. After I got home, I instantly took the copper out of my furnace to throw in that food. And, of course, I went out to get wood, so I made me some wood. And I made a campfire so I can cook easier, instantly cooking that beef up so I can make some steaks. And we can't forget the iron, so I grabbed that, eat my first pork chop, and get to crafting my new tools so I can go mining and have some good loot. And I make a bed so I can sleep straight to the mines.
In this mine.
My pickaxe breaks, so I know what that means. Gotta go back up and make a new one. Get up, I make a new one, and I realize I need some coal, so I go straight to mining. After a good bit, I have enough coal. I put it into my furnace so I can start getting more iron, and boom, done. After I grab my iron, I go straight to the crafting table to craft a full set of iron armor. And on day 2, I have a full set of iron armor and I go back to the mines, mining away to get more iron and more resources. Then my iron tool breaks, and I go back up to craft another one, realize it's night, and head to bed for the first time.
First time sleeping in my bed.
After I wake up, I go to craft a tool, realize I have enough iron. I was tired of the mines, so I go out exploring.
Let's go out and explore. There's no way, bro. Are we serious?
Out exploring, I find the last pieces of iron I need for a new tool, but I decide to keep exploring and see what else I can find out there. Then I come upon a new biome. Despite finding that biome, I continued on until I stumbled upon this big cave. I got very intrigued, so I go down. And as I'm going down, I look down, and I stare an enderman right in the eyes, so I have to battle him. But after I see him getting hit by the water, I think it was a smart move to jump in, and then I proceed to take him out very quickly and get my first ender pearl. Then I head back home. When I get home, I try to go to bed, but apparently there's a monster nearby, so I go back to mining for a while and try to get as much resources as possible before I do something. When I get back up from the mine, I proceed to deposit all the ore that I got into my furnaces so they can get smelting. Then I had a great idea of naming my island, so I gave it the name I give the island Sugarcane Island at the start, very basic. Then I proceed to name my house Shack of Doom. And just to be fitting, I even named my mine. And don't question me on this. Mine of Miners. I mean, that's where miners are in the mines. After naming everything, I grab the iron and I proceed to go down my mine, but not to mine. I was gonna make a storage room, so I began to dig out the area I liked. Then I went back up. And when I got up, I instantly made all the wood I had on me into chest for my chest room and proceeded to place them all and sort out what I already had in my chest. And then go back up to get more wood and set off onto the adventure. But as I open my door, I see it's sunset, so I think it's a beautiful idea to watch the sunset and dance a little bit to end off day 4. And on day 5, I waste no time going out to chop down that wood for the rest of my storage room. I get back to my island, go straight in to craft them chests to put in my storage room. After I make the chest, I waste no time placing it all and finishing up my storage room, making it look all nice, and I grab the leftover doors from my house and give it a true entrance. After I'm done with that, I would decide go back in the mine and mine for a little bit. And when I'm mining, I stumble into a cave, so I mine down very, very carefully. And I begin to explore, trying to find any diamonds for valuable resources for a little bit. Very big cave, and I had a battle with a zombie. And I found a zombie mob spawner, so I will be saving that for later, hopefully to make an automatic mob farm. The loot in the chest was buns, mediocre, wasn't that good, but you know, we take it still. And then I continue on the cave mining and finding all resources. Then I decide that I'm gonna go back down, continue mining to my diamond Y level, and I keep breaking the wrong blocks, keep messing up. But you know, I'm just human. So I continue to go down mining for a while. And when I get back up, realize it's raining. Turn around. And deposit the ores I found from the caves and from mining. Just normal things, depositing it all. And now at this time, I think it's a perfect time to say, if you've made it this far, just like and subscribe, because I know you're enjoying the videos, and I stream them all over at Twitch. I'll put my link down in the bio. On day 7, I make my first two blast furnaces and quit. On my second stream, it wasn't very long, but I go ahead and make the rest of the blast furnaces I can at the time. I'm making 4 more to complete my house. And decide to go back down to the mine, hoping I can find some diamonds today.
Finally.
After a while, I find my first 2 diamonds, mine them up real quick, and get straight back to it. And then not too long later, I found 3 more. And I'm absolutely stoked that I found some diamonds, but grind never stops, go back to mining. After mining a bit, I find a cave, and the first thing that happens, a creeper blows up and kills a zombie with him, which is a warm welcome. But I continue to explore, find some lava, get some obsidian, 2 blocks actually, so I can start making an enchantment table. And I continue to explore the cave. And fortunately, I find more diamonds, but only 1 before gravel falls on my head, and decide to end stream. On my final stream of this video, I load in to the cave again and proceed to keep on mining. After I get done mining, I go in and sort my materials and then proceed to go up to start smelting my materials. And after I'm done depositing my ores, I realize it's night and go to bed to wake up on day 10. On day 10, I wake up and decide to kill some of the wildlife by killing the 2 sheep on my island. Go back in and do some sorting through my materials. And realize that I wanted to make an enchantment table, so I go back down to the mines for a very long time. And when I return home, I do the very boring thing of sorting through all the stuff I got. Realize it's nighttime, go to bed to end day 10 before I even made the enchantment table. And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe and hit that like button.